Hello everyone, welcome to AptiChamp. In today's video, we will learn some easy tricks to solve clock problems. I will be covering points like how to find angle between the hands of clock, when the hands of clock meet or coincide, and how to solve mirror image questions. So make sure you watch the video till end. Let's start without any further delay. So in clocks, we have two hands. The longer one is the minute hand and the shorter one is your hour hand. In 1 hour, the hour hand moves 30 degree while the minute hand moves 360 degree. So in 1 hour, the longer hand, which is the minute hand, will cover the entire distance, which is 360 degree, while the hour hand will be just moving by 30 degree. So if you want to know how it happens for hour hand, the minute hand moves 360 degree. We have 12 divisions for hour hand. So in 1 hour, it moves 30 degree. Similarly, for 1 minute, the hour hand moves 0.5 degree. The minute hand moves by 6 degree and the second hand moves by 360 degree. So for minute hand, we have 60 divisions and the second hand is moving 360 degrees. So for one division, the angle will be divided by 60. It gives us 6 degree. Similarly, for this hour hand, in 60 minutes, the hand moves through 30 degree as we found it out here. So in 1 minute, how much degree will it cover? So it will be 30 by 60. It gives you 0.5 degree. Let's start with our first concept. The type 1 angle between hands of the clock. So the question states that a clock starts at noon. By 10 minutes past 5, the hour hand has turned by. So initially the clock was starting at noon, which means it was 12 o'clock. And after certain time, the clock shows 5:10. So we have to find out how much distance the hour hand has covered. So you can see initially the hour hand was here and now it is present over here. So count how many hours have been passed. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 complete hours have been completed. So we previously saw in 1 hour the hour hand covers 30 degree. So in 5 hours it will cover 30 into 5, which gives you 150 degree. But it's not exactly 5 o'clock. The minute hand has crossed 12 and it is over 2, as we have been given minutes as 10 minutes. So the hour hand will not be exactly pointing at 5, but it will shift a bit ahead of 5. So in 1 minute, the hour hand covers 0.5 degree. So 10 minutes have been covered. So in 10 minutes, it will cover 0.5 into 10, which gives you 5 degree. So add both these angles, 150 plus 5. The angle covered by our hand is 155 degree. Let's move on to next question. Angle in hour and minute hand of a clock at 8:30. So again the same thing, we have to find the difference, find the angle between hour hand and minute hand of our clock at 8:30. So find the complete part. This is 1 and this is 2. We know that this part is a 30 degree angle, as we have total 12 parts and the complete angle is 360 degree, and we have 12 parts, so your one part will be 30 degree. So we have two such complete parts. So we will be multiplying it by 2, we get it as 60 degree. But it's not 8 o'clock, it's 8:30. So when the minute hand reaches 30 minutes, your hour hand be must go slightly ahead of 8. So in 1 minute the hour hand goes 0.5 degree. So in 30 minutes, how much degree will it shift? So it will be 0.5 into 30, which gives you 15 degree. So add both this, we get 60 plus 15 is 75 degree. We can, however, solve this using a formula. The formula is theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2m. This theta is your angle, h is the hours, m is the minutes. You will be using this formula when the hour hand is ahead of minute hand. Like in this case, look, the hour hand is ahead of your minute hand, and if your minute hand is ahead of the hour hand, the formula will be just similar to it. So when your hour hand is ahead of minute hand, the formula is theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2m. And when your minute hand is ahead, the formula is theta is equal to 11 by 2m minus 30h. So in this case, the hour hand is ahead, so we will be using this first formula. Please note down this formula. It will be very helpful in further questions too. So theta is equal to 30 into the r is 8 minus 11 by 2. The minutes given are 30. So it becomes 280 minus 11. This cancel out as 15 and 215. So it becomes 280 minus 165. I'm sorry, this is 240. And the difference is 75. Let's see another question. The angle between hour hand and minute hand at 420. In this case, which formula we will be using? The first one, right? Because the hour hand is ahead of the minute hand. So the formula is theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2m. So it is 30 into 4 minus 11 by 2 into 20. So it becomes 120 minus this becomes 10 and 110. The angle is 10 degrees. Also, when we have such kind of questions where the minutes given are a product of your hours given into and 5. So suppose it is 420, the minutes are 20, which is the product of 4 and 5. So in such scenarios, you can directly say that your angle is minutes divided by 2, which is here we have 20 by 2, you get it as 10 degrees. Similarly, if we have time like 3:15, so minutes are 15, which is product of 3 and 5. So the angle will be 15 divided by 2, you get it as 7.5 degree. Suppose it is like 6:30. 30 is the product of 6 and 5. It is 30 by 2. The angle formed is 15 degree. So you can remember this shortcut. No need of actually calculating and uh, spending more time and efforts on it. Let's move on to the next concept, which is specific angles. The specific angles are 0 degree, 90 degree and 180 degree. Whenever the angle form is 0 degree, which means both the hands are overlapping on each other, like shown in this clock. So if we look at occurrence of such cases, so in every 1 hour it occurs one time, every 12 hours it will occur 11 times, and every 24 hours it will occur 22 times. Similarly, we have for 90 degree, like you can see in this clock, the angle formed is a 90 degree angle. So every 1 hour it will 90 degree will be formed 2 times. Every 12 hours 90 degree will be formed 22 times, and every 24 hours it will be 44 times. Next we have 180 degree, which means both the hands are forming a straight line. They are opposite to each other. So in every 1 hour 180 degree angle is formed one time, every 12 hours it is 11 times, and every 24 hours in 22 times. So if you are attending any placement exams or certain banking exams, there can be questions like how many times in 12 hours 90 degree angles are formed. Many times such questions appear in the exams. The next concept is when the hands of clock coincide between given time. So the question states that at what time between 3 and 4 both the needles will coincide. So in this question we will be using a direct formula. The formula is 1055 by 11 into time, and the time will be your lower time. So it is 1055 by 11 into 3. Multiply 3 all over. So it is 3. This becomes 15. 15 by 11. So whenever in this fraction, if your numerator is greater, just split it. It becomes 315 and is 1 plus 4 by 11. This one gets added over here. It becomes 316 4 by 11, which is option D. If you want to know how I did this, just divide your numerator by the denominator, which is 11. So it is 1 minus 11. The 4, the remainder is written over here, and the quotient is written over here. You can solve this using the formula of angles also. The theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2m. The theta will be 0 degree. The r is 3 minus 11 by 2, and the minutes we have to find it out. So let it be m. So it goes over here. 90 minus 90 is equal to 11 by 2m. So your m becomes 90 to 2 by 11, which is 180 by 11. If you solve this, you will still be getting 16 4 by 11. Let's solve a similar question. At what time between 9 and 10 both the needles will coincide? Let's use the formula. into the base time is given as 9. So multiply it 9, 45, 45 by 11. The numerator is greater, so you will be splitting it like it is 4, right? 44, the remainder is 1. So you will write it as the quotient is 1 upon 11. Remainder, this gets added, it is 9, 49, 1 by 11. The option is C. We have another question. At what time between 7 and 8 will the hands of a clock be in same straight line but not together? So the hands are in straight line but not together. This means they are forming an angle of 180 degree. So let's use the theta formula again. So theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2 m. H is your base angle, m we have to find it out, and theta is 180. 80 is equal to 30 into 7 minus 11 by 2 m. Becomes 180 is equal to 210 minus 11 by 2 m. Comes minus 30 is equal to minus 11 by 2 m. So your m is equal to 60 by 11, which is 5 by 11. So at 7 5 by 11, the hands of clock will be in straight line and they will be opposite to each other. Next, at what time between 5:30 and 6 will the hands of clock be at right angle? So use the formula, but in this case we will be using the second formula that we have discussed, because your minute hand will be ahead of hour hand as the time is 5:30. So your minute hand would have already crossed your hour hand. So the formula is theta is equal to 11 by 2 m minus 30h. The angle is right angle, so it is 90 degree, minus 11 by 2. Minutes we don't know, minus 30, and h is your base r, which is 5. It is 90 is equal to 11 by 2 m minus 150. We get it as 11 by 2 m is equal to 240. So m is equal to 480 by 11, and which is equal to, it is 4 is a remain 4, it is 3 is a 7 by 11. So at 5:43 7 by 11, the hours will be, the hands of the clock will be at right angle. Next question, at what time between 5 and 8 the clocks are the hands of a clock 3 minutes apart? So between 5 and 6, so we can have two cases over here. In case 1, your minute hand is 3 minutes behind your hour hand, and the case 2 is where your minute hand is 3 minutes ahead of your hour hand. So we have to use both the formula. In first case we will be using theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2m, and here we will be using 30h is equal to 11 by 2m minus 30h. The time given is 3 minutes. So we know that 1 minute means 6 degrees, so 3 minutes is 18 degrees. So try solving both the cases and find out the answer. I will be writing down the answer in the comment section. Next, we have the concept of mirror images. We have to find the time that appears in the mirror image of the clock. So here we have been given the time as 7:30, and in the replica or the mirror image the time will appear as 4:30. So how to solve it? Just subtract the given time from 11/60 minus 7:30, get it as 30, and 4:30 is your answer. That's all for today's video. I hope you understood all those questions. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe to AptiChamp. In next video, I will be covering more concept of time gain and loss. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.